this perverse. So, Richard, if you don't mind.
Do not let any unwholesome talk come out of your mouths, but only what is helpful for building others up according to their needs, that it may benefit those who listen.
Yeah. So we want to make sure, we talked about last week how words have power to destroy or to build. And so we said, we want to make sure that we use words as Christians that build other people up. But it's very important because it says over here, you want to build them up according to their needs right here. And so the better we understand the different needs that these colors have, the better we're able to build people up according to the words that we speak. Okay? So today we're going to go really into what are the core needs of these colors. And then it's also going to show us, because of their core needs, they communicate the way they do as well. Okay? So the better we understand their core, the better we're going to understand how we can speak to them and why they speak the way they do as well. And so if you are living with a spouse of certain color, or you are interacting with your friends of certain color, or employee or friends of certain color, then again, you're going to be better able to meet their needs according to these colors. So let's go into it. What is your innate need? Abel?
Words don't carry equal weight for everyone. A comment that one person brushes off may leave another devastated. What motivates one may overwhelm another. What you forget, I remember for years. This is one of those things that makes communication so challenging.
And I'm sure you guys have some experiences of this, right? I guess a good example, since we're already at church, is like two same person could listen to one sermon, and one person could leave that room and be like, that was the best. And the other person was like, that was the worst. Okay? Next.
The next piece of the temperament framework helps us make some sense of it. Though each temperament has each temperament has a set of innate needs that are filled through words that others say to us and words we say to ourselves.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Next piece of. Okay, so let's go into each color and then what the needs are. Okay. All right, Hannah.
Yellow, approval, acceptance, attention, affection.
Okay. Next one. Tracy.
Red, loyalty, sense of control, appreciation, credit for work.
Okay, next one, Dani.
Blue, safety, sensitivity, support, space, and silence.
Okay, and the last one.
Green, harmony, feeling of worth, lack of stress, respect.
Okay. So you guys know, I think most of you guys, except maybe Dani, you guys know your color. So are these true? Which one can you resonate with the most? And then how do you get filled as well? Okay, so get together back with your partners and then kind of talk about this. Okay, do you think this is true? Which one can you resonate with the most? Go for it.
I think blue is really.
What did your test come out as? Was it blue and green?
Yeah, blue and green. But I think blue was a little bit more like one or 2 points.
And then you could resonate with this right here, these needs more.
The safety is priority, like safety.
Oh.
Get a gun. I'm just kidding.
With the safety.
What did he say?
Get a gun.
Oh, get a gun.
With the safety.
With the safety line.
With the safety.
Because you don't want to shoot yourself. Yeah. Remember that Eminem movie? He shot himself.
I feel safe, but I kind of don't.
I feel safe, but I kind of don't.
You hold the gun.
You're holding it back.
I hold it backwards.
I think I got it. Yeah, I do. So it is pretty accurate.
Yeah. How about these other ones? Sensitivity, support, space, and how about
I mean,
these?
it could be somewhat sensitivity. I'm like, I don't want to use harsh words on people because I think it could destroy a person.
Okay.
I think it's definitely easier to break somebody down than to build them up.
Yeah, definitely.
So motivating somebody is harder than to tear them down.
Yeah.
You're garbage. Well, this, that.
So you're very sensitive to.
No, I try to look
you know
out for-
that, yeah.
sometimes
People are sensitive. Yeah.
I could be harsh too, and
Yeah.
I could be very harsh.
Yeah.
When something that I don't like, and I strongly really support it, and I don't like it, I'll be very sometimes blunt about it.
Yeah.
And I gotta be cautious with that. But for the most part, I think about it.
How about these? Support, space, silence.
I do like the silence.
Yeah.
I don't like.
Well, you do enjoy talking though.
I do.
But there's times where you need to be by yourself too.
Yes. I want to be by myself.
Yeah.
I don't want to be around anybody.
Yeah.
You're in charge. Yeah. So I just need to be by myself. My
Very
music, I'll
empathetic.
go for a run. I don't want to work out with anybody.
You absorb like people's energy.
Yeah, that's it. And go with it.
Yeah.
Think about it. Go grab my beer. Go relax. My root beer.
Yeah. What you think?
Yeah.
I was thinking
Cause
like
roots.
The non-alcoholic beer.
Yeah. The double zero Heineken.
Yeah.
0.0.
The minus. Yeah. It sucks alcohol out of your body.
Yeah,
that, one,
like
that one.
whatever remnants there is that pushes it out.
Takes it out. Yeah.
It hydrates you.
Yeah.
And it gives you extra carbs.
Yeah. Also called water. Some people call it water. How about for you?
Like I said, like it's all of it. It just depends
All
on,
of it. Is there one? Okay. How about this? Is there one word that? Oh yeah. Like
Oh, a
this.
word?
Yeah. Is there a word here? I mean, all of us need this to a certain degree.
Yeah.
Is there like specific word that like, oh yeah, I really want that in my life. I really need that in my life.
Dude, I'm an attention seeker.
Attention seeker.
Yeah, that's why I'm always saying ridiculous. I like say things for attention.
Yeah.
Like, it's not. It's bad.
So
though.
right here.
Yeah.
And then yellow.
And then were you think you were always like that?
Yeah.
Like especially when you were healthier, like junior
yeah.
high, like high school.
But like mentally, that's not healthy.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Like you like making fun of like making jokes
Yeah.
and like people look at me and like have fun. Let's go on an adventure, that kind of stuff.
My brother.
That's like your brother, you said.
My brother's
But
personality.
it could be like negative attention too. I just like making people like think like what the heck.
Yeah. So you like making some weird comments
Shock
just
value.
to like shock them, not
Yeah.
because you necessarily believe it.
My
Yeah.
brother's the same way. We'll be walking or whatever. Bro, grab my hand and swing.
Grab my hand.
Yeah.
Wait, so just to refresh from last week.
See, but my brother loves that. We were in Long Beach, and we were just walking by the pier, just like, grab my hand. Grab my hand. All right. And people,
I think I'll get along with him.
Huh?
I think I'll get along with him.
Yeah, I don't
I'll-
know.
I'll
But do you
probably-
like it when other people do that to you though? Like mess around with you or like
No,
joke
he doesn't
around?
like it.
No, it depends. Like if it's something that really like I don't know, talking about like my family or something, like it might hurt me. But like anything else, I just like being embarrassed.
You like being
I
embarrassed.
like being embarrassed.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait, though, how come you don't want to do bass?
Okay, that's a different type. That's too real.
Oh, it's too real. It's like
not a
mess.
joke.
Okay, I got it. When like people are messing, like trolling you.
Yeah, I love
okay.
it.
Yeah. And then you also did the camera thing. Remember mukbang? Or I guess
Oh,
shubang.
yeah.
I guess it's that attention.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, let's come back together. Okay, let's just see one more time, show of hands. And you guys might have changed, and you guys could still change as we're doing this. How many of you guys think you are yellow? Yellow? Only one yellow? Maybe yellow?
Brown.
Okay, red? Red? My reds? Kevin is red too. Okay, you think red as well? Okay, blue? Yeah, this is the attention seeking right here. Blue? Blue? And then Daniel, blue as well? And then greens? Our greens? Okay, very nice. Okay, so let's go into a little bit more about our innate needs. Okay. Whose turn? Oh, Daniel, why don't you go for it?
These innate needs explain why words land differently for each of us. A comment like, "You should come," may feel stressful for a melancholic who needs space and silence, but it probably energizes a sanguine who's wired to need acceptance.
Oh, do you see that? So it's again this statement. You should come. It's a very neutral statement. I mean, it's not like a judging statement at all. But again, for melancholy, okay, melancholy is blues. Okay, for the blues, they could be like maybe I need some space, and you're telling me to come, then it's a little bit too much pressure for me.
Mm.
Okay? But for the yellows, they're all about fun and adventure. And so they're like, yeah, that's the greatest word, right? You should come. Okay? So do you guys see, again, according to your need, how words, it's going to sound differently.
Yes.
Okay, what you say. Continue to go.
This is a dynamic that the Apostle Paul underscores when he urges us to choose our words according to their needs. We should consider how our words will feel to the person we're talking to. It's not safe to assume that they will react the same way we would. Choosing to use words the other person is wired for is a way to ensure we're building them up, not tearing them down in every conversation.
And as you guys can see, this is extremely, extremely difficult. Because, okay, if you're red, how are you going to speak to other people? With the redness. Because you're red. And so you enjoy directness, so you think other people will like directness as well. So if you're green, you're going to, again, speak with green, but other people might not perceive it the way you do. And so, again, this is why it's going to take time. And that's why communication, even though you speak the same language, even though we speak the same language, it's very, very difficult sometimes. All right, continuing on.
Because we're wired differently, it can be hard to understand the needs of other temperaments. In fact, it can be hard to understand the needs of your temperament. A concept like respect could mean something different to you than me, even if we're both phlegmatic. So let's get a high-level view of what each of the innate needs may sound or look like in our everyday lives.
Okay, so now we're going to go to our next part, and now we're going to actually define these terms. Because, again, when we look at the word approval, yellow might look at approval in a certain way, but a red and a blue and a green might look at approval in a different way as well. So now we're going to see what do they actually look like in real life scenario. All right, let's start with yellow. Okay, approval is being liked for who they are without needing to change. Okay, so for them, that's what approval looks like. Okay, so words of like, I guess, criticism or you need to change this, they don't really like it. Okay, next, acceptance. Being invited and included, we talked about that, right? Come on over. Oh, come, let's do this. Okay, these kind of words are important. Attention, having your full focus, especially your eye contact. Okay, it's very important to them. And the next one, being noticed or acknowledged is the affection one. Okay, so that's for yellow. Let's go to red. Okay, Luis, if you could read for us.
Being prioritized, knowing you had their back.
Okay.
Sense of control, everyone pulling their weight, following the plan. Appreciation, being valued for their unique strengths. Credit for work, being valued for their contributions.
Okay, so I want you guys to go back to your groups. I know some of you guys might have yellow or reds in your group, and some of your groups you might not have reds or yellow, but just kind of process some of these things. Do you think these are true? If you are a yellow or red, then it's like, which one, again, do these make sense to you? Do you agree with these? Go for it.
I'm red and I agree. I approve of this message. I'm voting for this.
I thought you were yellow, bro.
I'm red and blue.
You're red and blue?
Korea.
No, you're yellow and red.
No, I'm red and blue.
Oh, red and blue?
Yeah.
Red and blue. Oh, so you don't think you're yellow? So,
I
which
mean,
one?
I think
Attention?
I'm everything. Because I love adventure.
Yeah.
But sometimes I don't, and I'm blue.
Do you like D? So do you resonate with these?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
As well? Which one out of these?
Depends on what I'm doing, but yeah, like credit for work or something, and like everyone doing what they're supposed to do.
Yeah.
Control for sure.
Yeah.
I hate when like you're like pulling dead weight. I just want to cut it off and just make them suffer.
Cut them off.
Kick them out.
Just cut them out. Just cut them out.
We have another yellow.
Yeah.
We have another yellow.
Yellow? We have another yellow? Abel, how about for you?
Well, yeah, I do like. I would like for everybody to pull their own weight, but at times I like to be in control, and I'll take the hit. You know, like I'll try to make everybody work to meet our goal. So I mean, sometimes people slack off and that's alright, but at the end of the day, we need to meet the goal.
Yeah. So it's very important. Yeah. The task that we need to do, we gotta. That's very important.
Like sometimes, you're slacking off a little bit, but hey, just pick it up.
Yeah.
Not with harsh words, but motivating in a positive way.
You said yours is
More blue.
blue, right? Okay, so more task oriented. More task oriented.
Yeah. I like things on the list. I like to.
Yeah. You like it in order. You're very and that's why you're very responsible too. Yeah. Enneagram, you were 1, right? 1-9 or something. I think you were 1-9.
1,
Yeah, 1. Perfectionist. Yeah.
Like appreciation, like sometimes like one of those things I kind of just goes. But if you get a thank you, that's great. But it's like other than that, I don't really expect it all the time. Loyalty being prioritized. I know there's other stuff going on, so it's like it's not I'm gonna be everybody's priority. It's like I'm gonna be there at some point in time. That's really my thought process on the loyalty. And then sense of control, everyone pulling their weight. Like, I know there's people that are not gonna pull their weight. Like, come on, man.
Dude, that's what I'm saying.
Be like, see where you're at. If you need a hand, I'm rich. I go like, let's get you going.
No, I
What
wanna
was
be
that? What were you
like,
saying?
We got things in common.
nah, dude, if you don't want to be here, just you can leave. Like, if someone's not pulling their weight, I'm gonna tell them if you don't want to be here.
Red. Calm down, Red. Calm down,
If you don't want to be here, you can leave.
Calm down, Red.
We'll get you chocolate cake if you finish your job, bro. I'll be
If you
like,
don't want to be here, you can leave. And then just flip it.
Flip the table.
okay, we'll go.
And then body slam somebody.
Body slam somebody.
It's like, we'll
You're
go
next.
And then everybody will.
But I mean, I wouldn't know.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Go get fish tacos and you get it all done, bro. That's motivating,
That's the other thing too. It's like, yeah.
But then, like, after you feed them and they're not pulling their weight again, I'll just be
Like,
more.
I'll assess the situation and be like, no, you should be
It's
able
like,
to do this by yourself. I'll give you maybe 10 minutes.
Yeah, you're just more understanding.
Yeah.
Because, like, the way I was
Kind
treated,
of like
I'm
a
just
boundary
like
where it
going
says,
off.
and then also
Would
secondly,
you want to be treated that way?
do you need help?
Is it
No, that's why I fixed myself.
That's what I'm saying. It's like there's certain things that kind of reshape the way we are, but at the same time, we don't want another person to live the same experience.
So, I want them to go through what I went through and then decide if they're gonna change or not. I like it.
I disagree with that, but
To me,
it's
it's
like different personalities.
Being
Though.
invited from
Yeah, for sure.
yeah, it's this whole separate.
I mean,
It
they're
works,
both
it works. Yeah,
they're both right.
Yeah.
That's
Just perspectives again.
It's just like somebody drives a motorcycle, somebody drives a car, somebody drives a.
They're gonna get to their destination.
We're all gonna get to our destination in a different way. So that's all it is.
Kevin, my red brother. Yeah?
Oh no, I'm like, when is it? Can I go? Yeah, it's like, let's see if I don't have anything else lined up. If nothing, then sure, let's do it.
All right. Yellows? Oh, yeah, Tani and. Yeah, you guys can resonate?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Tani, how about for you? Yeah? Yeah? This is it? Okay, reds? My reds? Yeah? Yeah? Okay. All right, let's go to our blue. Richard, if you could read for us.
Safety, being able to trust their surroundings and relationships. Sensitivity, being understood. Support, being offered or provided help. Space and silence, having time to decompress, process, or think.
Okay, so that's the blues, and then green for us.
Harmony, everyone getting along, or everything going smoothly.
Oh yeah.
Feeling of worth, being valued for their unique strengths. Lack of stress and absence of conflict and combative words. Respect, being asked for their thoughts and opinions.
Okay, so same as what we just went over before. If you are a blue or a green, what can you resonate with? And then the other people, can you resonate with some of these things? Go for it.
I definitely, I think like that. Kind of I don't like having conflict. I'm like respect is important. I'm pretty chill.
Hannah, what are you? Green? Not yellow? Green?
But yeah, I think I need tiger white.
Yeah.
So yeah, I can
Is that
it's true.
Yeah, it's like you kind of have to be around people.
You're savage.
No, I'm just thinking, and I'm like, are you okay? No, I'm just thinking. It's a thinking process.
Is the green fruit?
It's like pruning, you know, like what I need to get rid of and what I don't.
So this one, can you resonate with a lot of these? A lot of these, huh?
Yeah, a lot
Yeah.
stronger.
So blue, you think
I
blue
mean,
for
I
sure?
do have some green stuff.
Yeah.
Like I said, not using conflict. My dad's the same. My dad's the same as I am. Very chill. And sometimes if you ask my opinion, I'll give you my opinion and hope that my opinion is well taken. That's why.
I have more blue than I use. And I'm looking at it.
And respect, of course, you know, having mutual respect. Because you lose respect, then it's like, no, it's not good.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, everybody wants to trust
Daniel, what about you?
their friends, their family.
I was just explaining to Kevin like sensitivity, like being understood. Sometimes when I'm, how does that when I'm telling a story? But when I'm younger,
You know, one thing I was looking at the videos that you had sent on the blue and green. And one guy was like, take his time, his sweet time. Are you gonna have coffee now? And the guy's like, thinking about it. Am I gonna have coffee? Like sometimes I feel like, am I go through the same
Yeah.
process. Like, am I really?
See, for me, that's
Yeah.
a challenge, you know, like.
yeah, for sure.
And there's times where I'm like, yeah, I'll have coffee. Like, why
Yeah.
not? You
Yeah.
know, you went through all this work, yeah.
Yeah.
Even if it like causes pain for like the next 2 days, yeah, I'll take it. You know?
Yeah.
I was the least.
But in the end, like, if I don't get it, I really don't support.
But for the most part, I do think about it
That
too
to
much.
me is a big one.
Yeah, red was the
I love coffee.
I mean, more space
Really?
is
Yeah.
just kind of like a
You wanna go grab some coffee, dude?
thing. But
I already drank 2 cups.
Oh, okay, they're good. You're good for the day then.
No, I'm gonna drink it more later.
And I never really thought about it until I
You
had
gotta drink water, otherwise
so supportive.
you get dehydrated, bro.
Yeah.
Okay, dokie. I'm gonna pass out a paper for you guys. I didn't realize. I actually forgot to change the names. So sanguine is yellow. Okay. Actually, I'll pass it out first. Take one, pass it down. Put your name on the top. No, I'm just kidding.
Put a nickname so nobody knows, right?
Red. Reddish red. Okay, it's two-sided, okay? Okay, it's two-sided. Okay, just letting you guys know. The first page right here, this is yellow. The first part, this one is yellow. This is red. So yellow, red, and then in the back, blue. No.
That's green.
Green, blue. Okay, green, blue. So once again, yellow, red, green, blue. So I want you to, whatever color you think you are, try to do this gauge. Okay, so take some time to do it. And then after you're finished, go with your partners and kind of share what you learned.
Yellow, red, green, blue. Green, blue. Yeah.
No, and see, in my mind was there a folder.
Oh, perfect.
Do the one that we
You
are.
think you are? Yeah. Well, yeah, for you, all of them.
musical.
It's a musical, you said? Can somebody give our yellow a test? Tracy, can you give her Lizia? No, can you give Lizia the other test? The other test.
Grace gave me something.
She gave you that yesterday?
I stand corrected.
Okay.
Does that mean I need to like run around and do whatever I want?
That's a no. Because you'll get fired real quick.
Don't worry, I'm gonna get it back.
After we're done with our
So after you're done with yours, just kind of share. Again, you don't have to share what your result is if you feel embarrassed, but just kind of share just any thoughts you had while doing this activity. Like, what does it show you about and what does it tell you? What kind of words you need? Okay, so kind of talk about, just analyze kind of what your thoughts are. Go for it.
You done?
For the most part, the first thing
It's more positive than
sometimes
me.
you say that are uninterrupted.
This is all my neutrals, bro.
You're still more positive than me.
This is all my neutrals.
All mine are like 5 or
How
less.
you,
Yeah.
you did your identity circles, I see, recite stuff.
I don't actually mean
What did you do? Did you do circles or dots?
circle with dots and line.
Dots in a line?
They're like the graphs.
I support it.
Graphs.
Because I agree with them.
Let me see yours.
That's because we're all looking at this.
No, I did it
He
like-
circled his, and I put little dots on mine.
I just like a Scantron.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Right? Yeah.
Fail, pass.
This guy did a line.
It's like a needle, it's a gauge.
It's a gauge.
Ah. Degree problem. Don't get there though. I'm on the Vespa.
What?
You're on Vespa? No, we're gonna get to our destination. What is that?
See, I didn't even notice you.
Oh, you know, I saw the gauge, so that's like, alright.
All right, let's continue to go on. Okay, so you have a better understanding of what your need is, and then kind of you have a better gauge of how full you are or how empty you are on those needs right now. Okay, so let's keep going. Whose turn? Okay, let's do Hannah.
Culture sends mixed messages about many of the innate needs. We're told that needing control makes us bossy or that needing sensitivity makes us weak. As a result, most of us have been saddled with some degree of confusion around these needs. It's easy to see how a yellow's need for attention could get him labeled as hyperactive, or how a green's need to avoid stress could make him look lazy.
Okay, let's keep going.
Learning that God wired you with these needs helps clear up some of your confusion. Not only is it okay for you to crave these things, it's vital that you get them. When you leverage your strengths to fill your needs, you're authentically the person God created you to be.
Yeah, so all of us, we have these needs. Let's go back to it. Yeah, all of us, we have these needs. Okay? And then it's okay that you have these needs. Okay, sometimes culture tells us, oh, you're always wanting approval from people, that's bad. Okay, but we have these innate needs. And so we got to make sure, again, these 4 things that we talked about here, this is full. Okay, if these gauges are not getting full, then that's when you're going to start getting really unhealthy. Okay, so if some of you guys are getting anxious or depressed, think about this, kind of related to this, and hey, like mentally, spiritually, am I getting these things? If I'm not, then I'm gonna make sure I gotta take care of myself. Okay, so that's one thing to remember. All right, continuing on. Is it Lizia? Our last one.
Innate needs never go away. There is no amount of safety that will ever fully and finally satisfy a boots need for safety. We wake up every day with renewed appetites. Just like eating foods fuel your appetite for a little while, hearing the words you crave fuels your appetite for a little while until you get hungry again.
Yeah, so it's very important, okay, that all of us, depending on your number, that you get 4 of all of these needs that we have. And then you can't store it. It's kind of like, you guys remember that story in the Bible of manna? Right? Like on Saturday, what happened? On Friday, actually, you're supposed to get double portion. Right? So, because on Sabbath, you're not supposed to work. But what happens, some people, like, they overdid it, then what happens? It rots, right? And so every day, you're supposed to go and get it. That's the concept, okay? So same thing, over here, okay? We can't store our needs for like a week and never get these filled up. We got to make sure that we're constantly getting these things.
What's manna?
It's
like a grain.
like bread that God gave to the Israelites.
I thought like it's used for like spell casting.
Spellcast? Manna?
It's like a mage sorcerer.
Yeah. Exactly. You need it. All of us need it.
Energy,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, we get energy.
Magic.
Yeah. You see? That's what I was talking. I was actually talking about the game. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You have the game magic.
Yeah. And so you could perform throughout. You could do your magic throughout the day. Yeah.
But it's grain.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I didn't play that since high school.
All right. Let's come back together. This one. What's your name?
Jay.
Hi, Jay.
Hi.
All right, go for it.
We have a community of people that can fill our needs with the words they speak to us. Ideally, the people closest to you are aware of your needs. But relying only on others to fill your innate needs will often leave you empty. Maybe your spouse isn't interested, your family is distant, or your friends are distracted. What then? Next lesson, we'll look at the ways we're wired to respond when our needs aren't filled. But let me jump ahead and assure you of one thing.
Okay, so again, it's very important that we hear these words of whatever our needs are. Again, that's very, very important. And so again, that's why I encourage you to share this with your friends as well. So you could get to know their needs, not only so that they could just fulfill your need, but you could better fulfill their needs as well. Okay, so it could, again, you feel their need, they feel good, they're going to feel your need, and again, that wonderful cycle. Okay, but we also understand if you rely only, and that's the key word here. Not that relying on other people for words is a bad thing, but if it's only others, then it's going to disappoint you, right? If you're only depending on your spouse or only your friend or only your boyfriend or girlfriend, only your boss to fulfill you, then it's always going to come empty, right? So that's why, again, we're going to get to the God part as well. You need to continue to hear these things from God. Okay, we're going to talk about it a lot more next week, but we're going to give you a small little bit glimpse of this. All right, let's talk about it. Tracy.
God lives in the heart. While you may not audibly hear God's voice, He is the ultimate source of your words you crave. Scripture captures Jesus' words. Look to them when your needs are unfilled, and consider how you can structure your relationship with God in a way that fills your needs. For example, a red could keep a journal of answered prayers as a snapshot of God's loyalty, or a yellow could find acceptance by focusing on the truth that they have been adopted into God's family.
Right, because for a red, what's very important? Loyalty is very important. Okay, so again, think about God's loyalty towards you, what God has been to you. For the yellows, it's all about acceptance. I feel like I'm accepted for who I am. Even though I have flaws, even though I have mistakes. Again, that's a great opportunity to think about God's acceptance towards you. How God didn't say, oh, you behave and all of this first, and then I'll die for you. But it's this concept of, hey, I'll accept you just for who you are. Come to me. Okay? All right, so let's go into it a little bit more. So we're going to go to this aspect. So go get together with your partners once again. Okay? So whatever number you are, how can God fulfill your specific need? Okay, and what are some Bible verses on God fulfilling your need? All right, go for it.
Which part?
How can God fill your specific need?
For my needs and as well. You can do by prayers.
That's something I think we look at.
It's like that verse where it talks about there's this man that went to a friend's house and he knocked on the door and he told him, hey man, I'm going to have some people over. And he said, hey, my family's asleep, it's late already. He kept on knocking and kept on knocking. And he did it not because it was his friend, but because he kept on insisting. So in the same way, we need to knock and keep on praying, keep on asking God, and God will answer.
So here my lowest one is
I feel like prayer will answer all this.
Of course.
Because you're asking for specific things.
Yeah, but a lot of the times, like, also, it's in the same kind of, no, it's like it's not, God gives you what you need, not what you want. Yeah, not what you want. And sometimes we might ask for things that we can't even handle ourselves. So God is not going to give you something you won't be able to handle. As much as you want it, but He knows you won't be able to handle it. So therefore, He's not going to give it to you.
Because I don't need a lot of things.
Well, you're probably not ready for it.
I'm pretty immature.
Yeah, it's kind of like.
He said yes.
Well, you could be. You could be. I'm not. I don't. You're the one that holds the answer. I don't hold the answer. And so it's kind of like. To a certain extent. Yeah. You are. God gives you freedom to choose. It's like baking a cake. You know, you just throw it in there. If you pull it out too soon, it's raw. If you throw the eggs in, you don't fluff it up. It's not right. So. It's gotta be ready to be baked. And the right temperature and everything
All those
right
things are actually
to become a perfect cake. Otherwise, it's just like everything is tiny.
all kinds of different things. So for approval,
What are some Bible verses
we're
on
made in God's image.
God
Regardless of whatever state we're in, we've already been.
I can't think of any, but like I don't know off the top of my head, but I'm sure that look them up. I'll be able to find it.
Isn't there like safety one where you wear the armor of God or something?
More time to kind of spend in the Word of God and reading it and understanding it.
I mean, that could be one. If that's one of your
Sucked into it.
that you like.
And it's, I guess it's also part of the dream. It's like he's fighting anything I come across.
I remember that I am the Son of the Lord your God. So He has provided. He has provided. It's amazing. Like you ask for things and like it gives you. Like I think last week.
Not off the top of my head.
Last week, like 2 weeks ago, Pastor had gone over. We're asking, or maybe I heard it somewhere.
I know, like,
We're foolish. We're stuck in the sandbox. We're
usually like for
trying to build a castle, and we gotta start to invite us into like this carnival cruise, you know. But we're so stuck in here, we're having fun
On some kid stuff.
on some kid stuff. You know, that's important. Well, there's a carnival cruise over there, and there's usually like a party going on, but you're so stuck in a little island just playing your
Carnival cruise?
Yeah.
It's nice.
Yeah, I never, but.
Is that supposed to be like symbolize heaven?
No, it's just in the now.
No, but which one were you asking?
But they say you see them on TV, you know?
Yeah.
Everybody's having a good time and it's smiling. So,
and
yeah.
affection is
Worry free, right?
I'm not 100% sure.
Away from the rest of the world.
It's okay. You forgot.
Whatever happens, you're in the boat.
It was just Lisa.
You're worried about there. It's kind of nice. I never thought about it that way until now.
Yeah, I'll feel you.
You're in the middle of the ocean, surrounded by water. At the same time, it's kind of scary. But I'm saying that you gotta do it for that precise moment, you know? You gotta provide it.
I know, it's not me.
You're not indecisive. You're not indecisive. You're not indecisive. Okay, you can be indecisive in the sense that like you choose one thing very quickly, but then you choose the other thing. Like you go back and forth. But you're not indecisive in the sense that like,
What?
Ellen. Ellen. She's the one that's really good at Korean.
you're definitely doing it.
So you don't have to say like even Solomon and all those great guys.
How are you doing?
So are you still on the keto diet?
I'm gonna go on it too.
No. I saw me so many
Heck
fries.
no.
You were there, right? When they were taking the sex?
No, I was.
I'm not gonna lie, I had it. It was not enough. No, actually, I was full. I was hella full. I think the burgers got me.
The fries that we had at Rodeo Bell?
Yeah.
Did you guys want those?
No.
What's that?
Red Robin.
What's rodeo go?
All right, let's come back together. Let's come back together. All right, so I'm gonna give you guys examples of each Bible verse for each of the needs. Obviously, these are not the only Bible verses, but these are just some of the examples. Okay, this is for yellow. Donnie, if you could read for us, approval.
Approval. Am I trying to please people? If I were still trying to please people, I would not be a servant of Christ.
Okay, next one.
Chose us in him before the creation of the world to be holy and blameless in his sight.
Okay. Daniel?
Okay. Indeed, the very hairs of your head are all numbered. Don't be afraid. You are worth more than many sparrows.
But you, Lord, are a passionate and gracious God, abounding in love and faithfulness.
Okay. So again, your homework for the week is trying to find the verse that actually, you have your main need, innate need, and try to find the Bible verse. If these Bible verses work for you, that's great. Okay, and try to and speak these things throughout the week as well. Okay, and then I'll also send this in our the church group chat as well. All right, let's go with the red. Is it Genesis?
I already read.
Oh, I
Okay.
think it's sorry.
Okay.
Those who know your name trust in you, for you, Lord, have never forsaken those who seek you.
Next.
Sense of control. Commit to the Lord whatever you do, and He will establish your plans.
Appreciation. I praise you because I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Your works are wonderful. I know that fully well.
Credit for work. Whatever you do, work at it with all your heart as working for the Lord, since you know that you will receive an inheritance from the Lord as a reward.
Okay, so these are for the reds. Okay.
Safety. But the Lord is faithful, and he will strengthen you and protect you from the evil one.
Mm-hmm.
Sensitivity. Therefore, do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself. Each day has enough trouble in its own.
Okay, next.
Support. God gives strength to the weary and increase the power of the weak.
Space and silence. The Lord is my shepherd. He makes me lie down in the green pastures. He leads me beside quiet waters. He refreshes my soul.
Okay. Very nice. Okay, let's go to the greens.
Harmony. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they will be called children of God. Matthew 5:9.
Feeling of worth. Do not consider his appearance or height. God does not look at the things people look at. People look at the outward appearance, but the Lord looks at the heart.
Come to me, all who are weary and burdened, and I will make you rest.
And the last one.
Mind your own business and work with your hands, so that your daily life may win the respect of the saints.
All right.
Why'd she get all the epic ones?
She got all the good ones?
Yeah.
All right, next time, Richard.
Oh, which one?
No. I'm saying next time you can get
Oh,
that.
okay, for sure.
All right, let's do our review questions and then finish up. So get together once again.
Yeah.
It's literally titled.
What happened?
We're looking for the first one.
What's the key Bible verse for this series? I don't know. What, did we learn it?
Bro. Remember? Do not let unwholesome words come out of your mouth,
Oh, that was the first thing.
but only words that build up others according to their needs.
Dude, I gotta work on that.
Okay.
Cause like I say what's on my mind.
What verse is that?
Okay, just letting you know, this is the key verse. Okay, Ephesians 4:29. If you want to write it down, Ephesians 4:29.
What the callers need?
Innate needs. Red, control.
Talk to Hyuna, she'll tell you. Ask Hyuna.
Loyalty, sense of control, appreciation, credit for work.
Fucking God, fill our innate needs.
Yeah, that's what I said. Like, we learned
Do I know this? By answering our prayer. Helping us with what we need from whatever needs from
Does she know yours?
Okay. What was interesting from today's study?
That though we are in a different paths, we all, nature this much. And we have like different mental processes. It's still, we'll get that.
I feel like I read the Bible is like the OG psychology book.
Sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been going through this whole Bible study, and this one was by far one of the better ones, I think. I like this one. That
I'm
one.
glad.
Because it talks about, it's a roadmap. And
Yeah, and as a green, and also Enneagram 1, like you like that, like structure and.
Yeah, so it said it's like a roadmap.
You can see it mapped out.
Yeah, and the Bible's almost like it's like when you go to a zoo, there's a cage there, and it protects you from that lion that is there.
And that safety.
That safety.
It makes you feel safe, yeah.
Yeah. And if you didn't have that, then you'd be devoured by that animal.
Sometimes I want to be devoured. But not today.
Not at this time.
What kind of changes will you see in your relationships if you actually do your homework throughout this week?
I would say inner peace for me.
I feel like some people will take it the wrong way when you set your boundaries.
Well, you just gotta use the proper words. Because when you tell somebody no,
Like some people don't like this, so you don't even know.
I gotta take care of me. Right now, I gotta take care of me.
Like, oh, this guy's selfish.
No, I'm not being selfish, but I need to take care of me first, for sure. Because otherwise, it's like, you had like a quarter of a tank and we told you, let's go to California, we do that.
And then my people pleasing ways would be like, oh,
It's because Dak Prescott's been like first game.
and then I'll resent them later.
Yeah, but are you gonna be driving to California? You don't have to.
quarterback.
And you know how the
So there's
Bears
like
are
Dak
like,
Prescott coming back.
Can you
And
take me
so
to
he was
California?
practicing, he didn't give him the medical, like, go ahead. So everybody's like,
Oh, like keep the
yeah, like keep the look at him. So they're
I'm
like,
very anxious person, but I'm on medication.
and so
Yeah, I
there's so
need
many
everything
jokes
like,
going around.
Well, mine's like
not even like, I just need to make sure everything's gonna work. So what's planned? I gotta plan
Yeah.
something out
I
before I
used
do
to
it.
be that way. I used to like,
But it's not healthy, man.
and it's not. Because if things don't go the way you want them, you get really angry, you're really upset, and you start.
Oh yeah, you just keep thinking about it over and over.
Yeah.
But like, I used to be like the person that do whatever happens, and then I became anxious after later on.
But you gotta let God take the control. He's like,
Yeah, but what if you it's just something
yeah. I know sometimes we're like, we're trying to take control for it is our job to do something about it, but at the same time, you gotta let God take control, full control. Because if you don't, you're like constantly worried about tomorrow. What if tomorrow never comes?
And I'll be like, thank you, Lord.
What if you're, yeah. Like you're trying to live on money, you don't like to buy a house, you do this, you do that. But what if you actually so yesterday, on the way home, there's a car that was flipped over on top of another car.
It's like the lost and found.
And it just recently happened because I just saw an ambulance.
It just lost and found. It's just yeah, no, if you lose anything, this is where you can drop it off. So I get the parents all the time. There's a bunch of water bottles. So if you lose anything, this is where they'll always tell you to check here first.
This patient might be severe, but if you injure it might cause them more harm than good. And so,
That's a beer. They're kind of hard to see.
So one of the things that I learned, like, they just pop up and I'm like, I'll ride along. Tell me what to do, and, you know.
And I'm like, hold up. You can't let God take the wheel. You can't just go out and be like, I'm not planned. It's more than that.
Yeah.
So I go back and
But
forth.
you kinda, but you know some things that will cause you to have it.
And then I have some blue and almost nothing green.
I have an idea.
Yeah, what is green?
Green's the.
Which is right. I don't know anything.
So you're
I got off work early. I went frisbee golfing. I went biking. I went back to the gym.
Yeah, it's one of the most annoying things. Getting stuck in traffic. Oh.
Richard, when's your birthday?
I forgot. When's your birthday?
I've been out of the gym for like 3 weeks. Just like 3 weeks since
I think I have dementia.
Is it this week?
Obviously, I was like,
This upcoming?
Yeah, it's like this week.
What's today?
What is today?
15?
15.
Oh, in 2 days.
Is it today?
Sunday.
What?
That dude
He's
is
literally a day before you.
It was 17?
You should, she's your inspiration.
Libra.
She's trying to learn Korean.
Right.
Pound for pound, boss.
Oh my. The scale.
Yeah, I know, but like, wow.
Dude, but like, that dress is cool for him.
I'm wearing the dad.
I can see that. I'd rather go the dad run or like very preppy.
Yeah. The thing is, I wasn't going fast. I wasn't going fast enough on this one. I was just kind of coasting it. There's a whole track that goes this way, and it's got a pump track, kind of like that. The pumps are a little shorter. It's very wide on it, and then
I like it.
You can put lumberjack.
yeah. That went down. This one I was going slow. I'm slow.
Well, you guys have fun.
This is my buddy Eddie. You're just
That song is about drugs.
Oh, is it?
Which song?
Whoops.
Hotel California?
I'm blue.
What drug is it?
Huh? What drug is it? What drug is it?
Pepto-Bismol.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a short jump. It's because my buddy almost made it, so he looked at me and said, well, you go.
Pepto's pink, bro.
So I was like, alright, cool.
I'm blue.
Now I'm going slow.
Have you ever seen Owen?
I don't remember that one.
That's an old song. The airtime on it.
Heck old. I remember in junior high, I read that.
I was like, just
yeah.
go, you do this. It's not buddy.
Why did you randomly think of that right now?
Cause somebody was like, I'm blues. I was like, I'm blue. Da-na-na.
Oh yeah, that's old.
Old song.
And then I like love these guys.
I keep getting mixed up with
Do you work out to that kind of music?
Ah, come on. It's some screaming.
It's like an actual
Yeah. You listen to that. Which I haven't found out that you EDM stuff. Yeah, EDM. Like some people don't like
Richard Simmons?
Like they get into that like just for the trailer. Why? Yeah. As soon as I told the rest of the guys, they
That's something
do you
you
like
listen to?
Richard Simmons? I love him. Shop this bad boy. They're like, what? I was like, yeah, we mean. You live in California, you know?
Really?
Yeah.
I think.
Together? Yeah. I make lists. I have so many lists. I have lists of the list of my list. So I
Is it
can
5 years?
be
I think sometimes
organized.
it depends on your research. Like it'll take longer.
Put in my list that I have to check my list.
Louis likes Richard Simmons.
Absolutely.
If I don't have a list in my head, then I don't know.
He's got some cash. He does. He's got some deep calves.
He could choke you out with his leg.
I wouldn't doubt it.
And he's gonna like it.
What are you guys? What are you?
Put me in a guillotine and I'm done.
The test.
Oh.
That we're gonna change up the sound system.
Huh?